You must be so excited now as well going into season 3 because we're hearing little rumblings about what's going to happen. Mad Hatter, we hear Solomon Grundy. I mean, how much do you guys know? What can you kind of tease about what's coming up?
We're waiting for the scripts.
We were promised that we would get them at the end of the week, so tomorrow or Friday.
So literally no spoilers.
Right. Yeah, because you have none to give.
But we know that the Court of Owls will be big in season 3, and
Edward Nygma and Oswald will be having some very, very fun stuff together.
Amazing.
A big part of this season will be about our relationship. And then also, I just think, and then and on top of that, I think all of our characters' lives are going to intersect in even more ways, which is something that I'm extremely excited about. Like, anytime I get to play with the other actors, or I think that's fascinating for the fans as well, is like, how did Alfred and Oswald, what are their lives together? Where do they intersect? And that's just an example. And so I think going forward into season 3, you'll see a lot more interaction between the core group of characters. Which is
I've heard that the Bruce Wayne doppelganger is going to feature as well. Which was in the last episode.
I mean, are there elements from the comics, either particular storylines or particular characters that you really would love to see appear on Gotham?
I would love. The first season we established a lot of core characters. For example, the first one that comes to mind is the Scarecrow, and I think it would be really brilliant to have those. And that storyline in particular I thought was heartbreaking and very beautifully done. To have these characters then come back again this season, I think for me would be extremely exciting. I mean, again, we don't know anything.
They now exist in the world of Gotham. I mean, Clayface, who I know is a personal favourite of mine when I used to read the books and everything like that, actually has made an appearance. Mad Hatter's on his way. He's actually another one of my favourites because, of course, Martha Wayne used to read Alice in Wonderland to young Master Bruce, so I think that's going to be very sort of poignant for young David Mazouz, who plays Master Bruce.
And I've done the math on this, and David, it would take him about another 10 years, I think, before he's quite old enough to play Batman. I mean, are you guys in this for the long haul then? Are you kind of committed to Gotham for the next 10 seasons, or?
Well, I want to do this as long as it is, as long as the audience wants to see it, and as long as we can keep the quality of the program as high as
I think it will end really when he sort of does don the cowl. I mean, he goes to Tibet, I think to Rari Ghul or something. He goes to Tibet, and that's when I think the show basically will come to its end because he goes off and trains with the dark arts and everything like that, and that's when he comes back and actually is Batman.